probably why they so high now. But there's some other teams that's high on people, and I'm not talking about Paris. I'm talking about New York. Russell Wilson
In New York.
in New York,
Yeah.
unlimited, Mister Unlimited.
Mhm.
Russell Wilson has a new home. He's in New York as a Giant. We just talked about Jameis Winston in the breaking news live on the show, and I think Dave broke that too live on the show. So there's confliction because a lot of people feel like the Browns will drive either Travis Hunter, right, or the Abdul.
Joe. Is it just me or did Joe just get cut off? I'm not sure what happened. But man, Russ to New York is crazy, y'all. I mean, let me tell y'all about this. Mr. Unlimited is now with the Giants. I don't know what the Giants are thinking right now. The Giants just signed Jameis to a contract. And now all of a sudden they give Russ a contract, 1 year, $21 million. What's going on in New York? Are they really looking to find the quarterback for the future? The question is, what's going to happen? What is going to happen to New York? What y'all think is going to happen to Sheduer? Do you think Sheduer is actually going to be drafted to the Giants? Because it's looking like they're not going to draft the quarterback. They don't care about a quarterback for the future. Maybe they think maybe they think DeVito is the quarterback for the future, and they got Jameis and Russ in there to, be the bridge quarterbacks for him. Russ already said, "Man, I'm coming in. I'm thinking I'm the starter. If he's the starter, and then you got Jameis. Jameis going to defend a man like he Deshaun Watson. You remember how Deshaun Watson was playing bad last year, and Jameis came in there and started addressing him right there. He was like, "Nah, man, that's my quarterback. I know what kind of person he is. Y'all know what Jameis do. Jameis the GOAT for that." But this is going to be a heck of a spectacle in New York. A heck of a spectacle. I'm not sure what the GM is thinking. I don't understand why he even still the GM. He's still the GM and he just signed Jameis and now he got Russ. Joe, I actually heard that even though they got Jameis and even though they got Russ, they still might draft Sheduer. So what's going on with this quarterback room? what is the direction for the New York Giants? I don't know what the direction is going to be. Because you already got two different characters in there with Jameis and Russ. That's going to be something to see. And then if you got Sheduer coming in there, I don't know. Joe, go ahead. I know you was having some technical difficulties. I think Russ had heard what you said, and him and Sierra made sure they cut off the airways to get you up off the show. So, but let them finish. I'm gonna make sure I protect you this time.
The football he threw out the NBA game, it knocked out the Wi-Fi plug.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
but they won't disagree with this one. I didn't hear the first half what you said, but I heard the back end. I like the move. I like it because the Giants are sitting at number 3. Nobody knows what the Browns are going to do. Will they take Sheduer or will they get a defensive guy, Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter, right? We don't know what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get Sheduer, okay, you got Russ and you can circle the block and get a quarterback to mold for the next couple of years because you got 2 veterans who you would want your young QB to be around. 2 guys who set good examples of, like I'm not talking about like they very great quarterbacks, but they're modern citizens. They're good guys, and they're going to teach. They're going to teach, right? Jameis will do that, and so will Russell Wilson. Russell did say he expects to start. But if Sheduer is there somehow, you take him. Russ, I get it. You expect to start. So did Matt Flynn when they drafted you. Matt Flynn got a $15 million contract. He was with Green Bay balling off the bench. Seattle Sounds him, give him $15 million a year, and that was a lot of money back then. I know it sounds crazy now. A lot of money back then. Russ get drafted as a third round pick, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was third round pick, or probably fifth. He wasn't first. And he beats out Matt Flynn in training camp and took the starting job and led him to the playoffs to the second round. So, yes, you expect to start. He didn't say, I am the starter. He said, I expect to start. We got to realize Dayball and Joe Shohan, whatever his name is, they are on the hot seat. So they made a move for security because they got to protect their job. If they can't get Sheduer, they need to start winning some games this year. But if they get Sheduer, if Sheduer's not ready, there's no rush. Cool. Sit behind Russ. If Russ stick it up, guess what? We could always throw in Sheduer. You know, for real. So like, I actually like the move. I'm okay with it. And if I'm the Giants, if Sheduer is there, draft Sheduer. Drive them, and they all competing. There it is. And you only got Russ for 10 minutes.
Three quarterbacks that can potentially start all in one quarterback room, Joe.
I mean, look what they paid him though.
It'll be great for the media. I tell you that. It'll be great for the media. I think it's definitely gonna be that because you're gonna be, Russ. He's gonna say Giants Nation. Let's film. He's gonna say something weird. I don't know. And then you got Pastor Jameis Winston back there. He's gonna give his sermons every single time. And then Sheduer is just gonna be like, man, look, I'm Prime Junior. You know what it is when I come here. That's three different personalities.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
But
I just don't understand the direction. The thing is, you got Jameis already, and then you went and signed Russ. So you got two vets in there, and you still got Tommy DeVito in your quarterback room. So now you're saying you're going to have four quarterbacks in your quarterback room.
So if Sheduer is available, what should they do?
Draft him. I'm saying draft him.
Okay.
But my thing is, why sign Russ if there's a possibility that Sheduer is going to be there?
So what if they don't sign
James
Russ
already?
So what if they don't sign Russ and Sheduer's not there?
Then you just pick whoever you get. I think no matter what, I still just don't understand it because you already gave a contract to Jameis. Do you really need two vet quarterbacks in that room?
I think what's going on, I think you're focused on the name. Jameis signed for a 2-year, $8 million. That's $4 million a year. Russell Wilson signed for a 1 year, $10 million. That's not a lot for a quarterback. These are two guys who are veterans who are not solidified in their situations right now.
Is that $10 million or $21 million? Because I thought I saw $21 million.
$10 million a year. It's right, $10 million a year. Oh yeah, 21. No,
I thought that's what I saw.
You probably talking about Justin Fields. He got 21 million. Hold on. Am I tripping? Hold on. Yeah, 1 year, 10 million. I'm not tripping. Yeah, 1 million, 10 million, and 5. 1 million, 10 million, and 5. That's his contract.
Oh, with an $8 million signing bonus. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right. So I mean, he already got most of the
Oh, it will allow him to earn up to 21.5 million.
Or bonuses.
Yeah.
Right. Which is cool, yeah, because he got like
I just knew I saw 21 million somewhere.
He got stimulus for like playing 50% of the snaps, I believe, and like other stuff. But he has to play. It's an incentive, which makes him more competitive. So it's like why not situation? Because if we can't get a quarterback or Sheduer, then we gonna just what's the name? We just gonna roll with Russ. And then like if we can't get Sheduer, we can get another quarterback around the block, like in the second round.
They might do what the Cowboys did to
Dak.
Nah, not Dak. Cooper. What they did to Cooper Rush last year. Remember, Cooper Rush was he had a signing bonus he might have, and if he played a certain amount of snaps, and then they snatched him.
Nah, they ain't
they snatched him. They might do the same thing to Russ, man.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
lie. This
I don't know.
owner,
My thing is this though, Joe.
that was
Shador,
crazy.
I don't think Shador's going to come in there and want to sit for a year. That's the thing. That's what's really confusing me because Shador is considered quarterback for the future, and most quarterbacks now come out the draft, they start immediately. Now, do I think that that's right? Depending on the situation, no. I think there's some times where you might need to have a quarterback sit for a year, like Anthony Richardson. I think he should have sat for a year before he started. If there's there's maybe another quarterback that you can name, maybe they should have sat for a year before they got a chance to actually play. But Shador's going to come in.
Bryce Young.
Going,
He did say that.
yeah. So he's going to come in and thinking like, man, maybe he can be like, man, I'm the guy. You drafted me in the first round. I should be starting. So what's the point of having these guys and draft Shador if Shador's like, I'm going to start? He's considered quarterback for the future, franchise, generational talent. That's what they call. That's some of the things that are saying about Sheduer. You don't draft a guy like that and have Russ and Jameis in that same locker room. It just don't make sense to me.
I don't know because because you want a guy who wants to earn their job. He don't have to sit for a year, right? Now I know you might. I keep referring back to my boy. He's a standard now, best rookie of all time. They grow, so I got to go back to him when it comes to rookie quarterbacks, right? But when he came in, Kay Adams said this too and confirmed. Kay Adams crazy. Kay Adams said this. I listened to an interview with her. Probably happened like a week and a half ago. She said she was interviewing Jane Daniels. She said, "Do you know that when I came to y'all training camp, whatever, like your coach came to me and said, Dan Quinn's told me you're not talking to Jaden." And I was like, "Why not? I just want to say hi because he's now a starting quarterback. Marcus Mariota is." It's like, oh, because he had to earn the spot. Everything he got, he had to earn it. But Joe, he wasn't a captain. He wasn't a starting quarterback. And I know you might say, we all knew he was going to start.
Brian Daboll's not Dan Quinn.
But no. Brian Daboll is saving his job. If anything, he needed to start Sheduer if you want to save his job.
That's my thing, Joe. So why you have Russ and Jameis?
Here's the thing. But he's a coach. If Sheduer is not ready, then Russ will start, which is fine because you don't want to throw Sheduer out there when he's not ready. If he's ready, if he's clearly like the best option for y'all, then you start Sheduer. I promise you. If they draft Sheduer, he ain't gonna start. He's gonna be like, it's a competition. And I love it. And Russ better understand because he did the same thing to Matt Flynn. And that's crazy. Matt Flynn got 15 million. He only got 10. And that was like 10 years, not like 11 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, well, Russ started the season 6-1 with the Steelers, and then he was 0-5 after that. So that's what they're looking at. They're looking at that 0-5 record after that, and then losing that playoff game.
And so I honestly believe, like the Steelers, man. I mean, look at the Steelers roster and look at the Giants roster. I mean, think about it because if they don't get Sheduer, if Shador's not there, they're gonna draft Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. So like, they're not gonna draft a Jackson Dart that early in the draft. They're not gonna do that. No. If they do draft Jackson Dart, they would trade back and get multiple picks in the first round. But my whole thing is, even if Sheduer's not there, they could be pretty okay this year. Like better, Russ could actually have a better season. Not saying the Giants will have a better season than the Steelers, but Russ could have a better season this year than with the Giants than he did last year with the Steelers.
I don't know how much better it'd be because he went to the playoffs last year with the Steelers.
So, no, I'm talking him individually. Don't forget, Justin Fields won 5 of those games.
He did, but
he went 5-2, right?
He was 4. It's 4-1. It's 4-1.
Dang. Oh no! He lost to the Cowboys and he lost to somebody else.
No, Justin Fields was 4-1.
For real?
So, yeah, when Russ took over, he was 4-1.
I thought he lost a game before. Hold on. Okay.
I remember him being 4-1, and then because the question was why would you have him take over if he's 4-1? That was the question during that time.
So what was Russ' record then?
Russ started off 6-1, then he lost the last 5 games.
So he won 6-6.
Pretty much.
Okay. He could go 9-8 with the Giants.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I think if they still got to address that offensive line. So
Yeah, but Thomas is gonna come back. He was hurt last year. Like they got guys. They just be hurt. They just be hurt.
And
So
you think that's not gonna carry over for this season?
I mean, you're right. Because I know one guy who got hurt last year, but he might